Hi, this is Laquitha, and I wanted to briefly discuss the film Dark Dance, a Serbian dancing lady true story by Blake Ritter. So, this film is supposed to be a play off of I guess, a trend that was on TikTok where they had various videos of a Serbian dancing lady who would just be doing these dance moves in dark alleys and I guess in, terrifying situations. And this director, Blake Ritter, did his take on this, and it's very simple. He's walking down a sidewalk in a neighborhood. There are other people on the sidewalk walking with him, and he happens to turn into kind of a back alleyway, and he comes across a woman, maybe 30 feet in front of him, kind of dancing and filming herself on her phone. He immediately takes out his phone and tells her, "Hey, nice moves," as he's filming her. And she stops filming, turns around, whips her phone out after putting it away briefly, and starts chasing him. So he turns around and he's running. And at some point, she stops, and you know that she stops because they're showing you the footage from her cell phone as she's running and chasing him. It's just kind of picking up whatever is passing by, and she drops it on the ground. He stops, goes to pick it up, and immediately is, we can assume, is attacked by the lady and or someone, and that's the end of the film. And I thought that this was really interesting because, TikTok itself is known for being a space where people will film themselves dancing, and how we can get so caught up in social media trends that we can sometimes forget what's going on in our environment and not take into account just how that the behaviors that we might take on in order to participate in these types of activities, like filming ourselves just randomly dancing somewhere, may not be normal or even safe sometimes. And I think this was maybe an unintended, maybe that's the intention, example of how we can lose gauge of our surroundings and I guess our social awareness, while also being heavily inundated by social awareness on certain platforms, and it can put us in dangerous situations. So that was my takeaway. May not have been the intended one, but this was a very short and sweet horror short film that was pretty effective.